What's going on, everybody? Angry Manduke here again.
You have anger.
What am I angry about?
As you know, this is highly classified.
Well, it's not this very beautiful spot that I found in the Avalon Sea Isle Inlet where, yeah, I gotta pay a toll to get back to work, but it's like 50 cents or something, right? It's a nice spot by the bridge. There's a nice trail that goes through here. I can smell some flowers, but there's none here.
You know, people look at you like you're a little strange.
It is also very clean here, but these islands tend to be because they're taken care of.
For fear of the PR poop storm that will rain down on them.
Not by the seasonals necessarily, but that's what I'm angry about, not the seasonals.
It is true, what many of you have heard.
The locals. I'm angry about locals. Now, I myself am not entirely local because I'm coming from about a half hour, 45 minutes inland.
There's a reason I'm here. The same reason we're all here.
Depending on traffic. Could be as much as 10 hours, but that's something that the locals are angry about.
Very, very angry.
The traffic, because they get stuck in traffic. They don't get stuck in traffic the rest of the year, so they get angry about seasonals because they bring traffic.
It was everywhere.
Not really the seasonals' fault that they want to spend their time in places like this.
That's retarded.
In fact, the locals should be happy about that because you know how much money it brings?
Oh, I like money.
All the jobs that it brings?
Yeah, I like money though.
The luxuries that it brings?
Oh yeah, give me some. Cut me a piece.
In Cape May, and I'm sure this is the case in every tourist area where they hate the tourists.
But what they're really trying to do...
You can't be upset. Now, I get Avalon is upset all the time about the amount of trash that is dropped on the streets.
Hell yeah!
To me, I'm not upset about that because that creates a job.
Oh, I like money.
That job is then taken by somebody who gets paid a decent wage to walk around and pick up the trash. And the trash isn't like, you know, they're dropping all kinds of food scraps and nasty stuff. There's not bugs all over. It's usually just beer cans and party cups.
This bullshit and will not be allowed to stand!
Then they get angry about, you know, the congestion and all that in, you know, the different places. Now, if you look at cities like Sea Isle and Avalon, they don't have a population in the wintertime, but maybe, you know, combined 1,000 people.
Let our powers combine.
So most of the police are seasonal. That's a lot of jobs.
That's what I thought!
And realistically, that's probably seasonal jobs that are applied to local people. Or people who are trying to train to do, you know, the law enforcement thing full time.
Good policy. I do much the same.
Now, I don't think that that's the kind of training because what's the worst you're going to deal with? Really? A guy that's so drunk that he peed on something?
It was everywhere.
I mean, I do that on a regular basis.
I do it everywhere. Stop shaming me.
It is actually one of my guilty pleasures to piss under the stars.
Anyhow, I've got one of these fetish things about to get peed on.
Then they're also upset about the fact that most of them are from Pennsylvania. Now, I'm not upset about it. If Pennsylvania wants to bring their money here, and they clearly do,
a fact known well to every woman,
then we should encourage that. I don't get why the locals are upset about the fact that they have the nicest free zoo on the East Coast.
Cause and effect, my love.
Local government is in such phenomenal shape, and they don't give locals a hard time.
I do not see coincidence.
Year-round businesses always prefer the locals because that's always the paycheck. So you get that, you know, you'll always get those extra benefits.
It is inevitable.
You get all the extra benefits and you still cry. But what would happen if we didn't have these tourist resort towns?
Purpose that connects us, purpose that pulls us, that guides us, that drives us. It is purpose that defines, purpose that binds us.
Cape May doesn't have any industry. There's a little bit of fishing, but no more than Cumberland County. It's not enough to sustain the entire county.
Nothing you do matters. Your existence is a lie.
The restaurants and whatnot wouldn't make enough money.
There is something I wish to teach you.
We would be looking at other areas, especially if we're comparing this county. We could even compare it to Atlantic County. Atlantic County is doing, you know, some things, but not necessarily as nice as Cape May County. Cape May County is one of the nicest of its resort towns, and part of that's because it has the bay. Well, the bay brings in fishermen, but it doesn't bring in really any other money.
Yeah, I like money though.
There aren't factories in this county. So all of the money is dependent on these tourists.
You're beyond our reasoning.
Why would that be a thing? Are you upset because this is your beach and you pay for this beach? Well, they pay for this beach too, and they pay your wage so that you can pay for this beach.
You brainwashed little turd.
Let them. And enjoy it. Really enjoy it, because the busy season, the great season, the time when you can see things, the time when you can do things, there's all these other friendly people who are on vacation and enjoying themselves.
I had a lot of fun with a lot of young ladies.
Just enjoy it with them. Let their positive mood increase your positive mood and be happy.
It's never been done in the history of the Jedi. It's insulting.
And with that said, that's all I have to say about that. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you're interested in what other things I'm angry about, you can check out those videos there. Or if you want to see what I'm like when I'm not angry, you can check out those videos there. I do live streams every day. I want you to hit that subscribe button. You guys are... Thanks for watching. I'll see all my friends later.